Hello students, how are you? This is Rupesha speaking and you are watching your very own educational channel Physics E-Mine. Today this is vector numericals part 2. First problem, if vector P equals to 3 I cap plus 4 j cap and Q vector equals to 7 I cap plus 24 j cap, find a vector having the same magnitude as Q vector and parallel to P vector. Let us move forward to the solution. Here we need to find out a vector which has the same magnitude as vector q and parallel to vector p, right? So let that required vector be vector s. So we can write vector s equals to mod of vector q into p cap, where p cap is the unit vector along vector p. Now mod of vector q equals to root over 7 square plus 24 square results in 25, and p cap equals to vector p by mod p equals to 3 I cap plus 4 j cap divided by root over 3 square plus 4 square, which results in 3 I cap plus 4 j cap divided by 5. So we are having vector s equals to mod of q vector into p cap equals to 25 into 3 I cap plus 4 j cap divided by 5, which results in 15 I cap plus 20 j cap. Okay students, let us move forward to the second question. Find the vector rs and its magnitude if it has initial point r equals to 1, 2, minus 1 and final point s equals to 3, final point s 3, 2, 2. Okay. So let us move forward to the solution. In this problem we are having over vector equals to I cap plus 2 j cap minus k cap. Okay. Where O being the origin of the reference frame of this system, okay, and OS vector equals to 3 I cap plus 2 j cap plus 2 k cap, right? Since R resides at 1, 2, minus 1 and S resides at 3, 2, 2. Okay students, so we are having our vector and OS vectors like this. So using triangle law we can have over vector plus rs vector equals to os vector. Okay, so rs vector equals to over vector minus os vector minus over vector, which results in 3 I cap plus 2 j cap plus 2 k cap minus I cap plus 2 j cap minus k cap. We are just putting the values of os vector and over vector over here. So we are having rs vector equals to 2 I cap plus 0 into j cap plus 3 k cap, right? So modulus of rs vector equals to root over 2 square plus 0 square plus 3 square, which results in root 13. Okay. So let us move forward to the third question. A vector A when added to the resultant of the vector p equals to 3 I cap minus 5 j cap plus 7 k cap and q vector equals to 2 I cap plus 4 j cap minus 3 k cap gives a unit vector along y axis. We need to find the vector A. Okay, so let us assume R be the resultant of the vectors. Now vectors p vector and q vector, okay, and p vector and q vector are given in the question. So r vector equals to p vector plus q vector, which results in 5 I cap minus j cap plus 4 k cap, as you were seeing. Now by the problem we have vector A when added to vector r, that is resultant of p and q, gives a unit vector along y axis. So we have a vector plus r vector equals to j cap, which is a vector equals to j cap minus r vector equals to minus 5 I cap plus 2 j cap minus 4 k cap. Okay students, so let us move forward to the fourth question. A man rows a boat with a speed of 18 km per hour in the northwest direction. The shoreline makes an angle of 15 degrees south of west. Obtain the component of the velocity of the boat along the shoreline and perpendicular to the shoreline. Okay, Have a look at this figure. Okay, here shoreline forms an angle 15 degree with the west direction. Here it is the shoreline. It is the shoreline, okay, which makes angle 15 degree with the west, okay, in the south. And the boat makes 45 degree with the west direction. And boat makes 45 degree with the west direction in the north, that is in the northwest. The boat is moving in the northwest direction having a velocity of 18 km per hour. Okay, so we are having the angle between the boat and the shoreline is 45 degree plus 15 degree equals to 60 degree. We need to find out the component of the velocity of the boat in the direction of the shoreline, also in the direction perpendicular to the shoreline. So first one, the velocity component of the boat in the direction of the shoreline will be 18 into cos 60 degree. 18 into cos 60 degree. So we are having 18 into half equals to 9 km per hour. Since 60 degree is the angle in between the velocity of the boat and the shoreline. Now let us find out the velocity component of the boat in the perpendicular direction of the shoreline, which is none other than 18 sin 60 degree. Okay, 18 sin 60 degree, which results in ultimately 15.6 km per hour. Okay, now let us move forward to the fifth question. Two billiard balls are rolling on a flat table. One has the velocity component Vx equals to 1 meter per second and Vy equals to root 3 meter per second. Okay, one has these two components, and another one has components Vx prime equals to 2 meter per second and Vy prime, this is Vy prime. Okay students, this will be Vy prime. Vy prime equals to 2 meter per second. If both the balls start moving from the same point, what is the angle in between them, their paths? Okay, now have a look at this figure. In this figure, PQ, in this figure, OP represents the actual path of the billiard ball 1. Okay, actual path or actual velocity, rather actual direction of the velocity of the billiard ball 1, OP, and OQ represents the actual velocity of the billiard ball 2. Okay, and Vx and Vy are representing over here the x and y components of the velocity of the billiard ball 1, and Vx dash and Vy dash, or Vx prime and Vy prime, are representing over here the x and y components of the velocities of billiard ball 2. So what we are having over here is that we have for the first billiard ball y equals to Vx equals to 1 meter per second and OB equals to Vy equals to root 3 meter per second. Let us assume the resultant of Vx and Vy, which is OP, is making an angle theta with the positive direction of x-axis. So we are obtaining tan theta equals to Vy by Vx equals to root 3 divided by 1 equals to root 3, which results in theta equals to 60 degree. So we are having the velocity of the billiard ball 1 is making an angle of 60 degree with the positive direction of x-axis, as we are also having from the numericals, as we are also having from the calculation. Okay, now for the second billiard ball, for the second case of the billiard, so for the case of the second billiard ball, we are having OC, that is x component of the velocity of the second billiard ball is given by Vx prime equals to 2 meter per second. Here OC equals to Vx prime equals to 2 meter per second, and as per the given problem, Vy prime equals to OD equals to also 2 meter per second. So now what we are having is that, let us assume the resultant of the Vx dash and Vi dash, which is the actual path, actual velocity of the billiard ball 2, that is represented by OQ, is making an angle theta dash or theta prime with the positive direction of x-axis. So we are obtaining tan theta prime equals to Vi prime by Vx prime, which equals to 2 by 2 equals to 1. So theta prime equals to 45 degree. Now here we are having theta equals to 45 degree and theta prime equals to theta equals to 60 degree, theta equals to 60 degree and theta prime equals to 45 degree. So what is the angle in between them? So what is the angle in between them? We need to find out that. So we are having the angle in between the path of two billiard balls equals to theta minus theta dash equals to 60 degree minus 45 degree equals to 15 degree. Okay students, that's all for today. We will be coming back with a very new brand new session with the numericals part 3. Till then, bye, keep studying. Okay.